come in?
Barbara.
Barbara.
What was that for?
I shall miss you terribly.
So shall I.
Jerry.
Yes, I know.
Come and sit down, dear.
Is that awful?
Yes. I'm unpicking it.
Actually, I just called round to ask you a favour. I wondered if we could give your phone number to the estate agent. Only it's a bit awkward for us non-GPO types, you see, to keep dashing backwards and forwards.
Oh, yes, of course, dear, of course.
Thanks, Jerry, thanks.
Well, not long now, eh?
No.
What's the matter?
Barbara.
I don't want to go.
I have not. I thought everything was hunky-dory.
Oh, it is. That's the trouble. I mean, it's all very logical, rational, and reasoned, but I don't want to leave my little house.
Does Tom know this?
No, of course he doesn't. It's not married to some little thing in a gym sim who cries to go home just because the lessons get hard. I mean, it's only one little emotional reason against the whole mountain of common sense.
I never thought of Tom as a mountain of common sense.
Oh, we both think it's common sense, Jerry. That's the trouble.
Well, you must simply tell Tom that you are not going. I certainly would.
Yes, you would.
Meaning, Jerry, meaning?
Well, I mean, Tom and Barbara are different, aren't they? I mean, they don't arrive at a solution like we do. Good Lord, they have more conferences than the CBI and the TUC.
Yes, and we all know which one is the TUC, don't we? The one who is dictating the terms, namely Tom.
Now, that's not true.
Loyal, passive Barbara. Well, I shall tell Tom.
You take one more step and I'll drop you where you stand.
Barbara!
Yes, I might be smaller than you, but I'm a better fighter.
Really?
I'm sorry, but that goes for you too, Jerry. Now, promise me you won't tell Tom. Now, promise me, both of you.
Very well, I promise.
Jerry?
Yes, of course, yes. Oh, I don't want to be beaten up. Honestly, Barbara, I do think you ought to tell him, you know. After all, this is important.
Well, I'm not going to. I'm not. I can't jeopardize our whole way of life just because I'm a silly, emotional woman.
I'll tell you this, Jerry. The male animal has a lot to answer for.
What have I done now?
All of you. Down through the ages, and it's the woman who always suffers. You drag her along behind you like a mere thing, an object, a chattel.
Look, I simply...
Don't interrupt, Jerry. Just put that hi-fi equipment away and make the coffee.
Anything you say? Chattel? Morning, Tom!
Hello, Jerry.
I don't know whether it's of any interest to you, but I think I may have found a buyer for this house. Chap I know wants to move out here. Money would be no problem, and he's been vetted and approved by Margot. So what do you say?
He wouldn't be one of these ripping things out and putting things in types.
Well, you're going to move, aren't you? I don't see it matters to you.
No. It's just that, you like to know that it's somebody who'll look after it properly.
A house, not a dog.
True.
Incidentally, I don't think painting a yard of skirting board is going to put much on the price.
Now, look. I have respect for this place.
Oh, dear, we did get out of the pigsty on the wrong side this morning, didn't we?
Well, when a house isn't just a house, is it? We've been here a long time. It's been a good old place, this. A good old place.
It's all right.
You know something? Barbara and I moved in here a week before we got married. And...
Don't you mean a week after you got married?
No. And as soon as we got indoors, we got this feeling.
Did you?
Of being at home. And over the years, you build up a store of memories about a place. Every corner of this old house has a memory for me. And Barbara. Oh, shut up. Happy memories, Like that broken banister rail. I did that when I fell down the stairs that Christmas. That dead pigeon that clogged our water tank. Cool. Yeah, here's something I forgot.
I've got a job to go to before you completely submerge yourself in sentimentality. Am I going to tell this chap or not?
Yes, of course. Yes, certainly, definitely, yeah. Only
what?
I don't want to go, Jerry.
Oh, you're another one.
Pardon?
Nothing. Look, you've been extolling the virtues of this Cold Comfort farm place all the week. What's suddenly gone wrong?
Nothing. We've gone into everything, and everything says the practical thing to do is move. But when it comes right down to it, I don't want to.
Just for one silly little emotional reason?
Well, that is it exactly, Jerry.
Yeah.
How can I possibly put that forward as a valid argument to Barbara?
I should try if I were you.
I can't.
I should try.
Can't.
All right, then don't.
I will then.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll return to the comparative sanity of the plastics industry.
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for talking me round.
"14 eggs today."
Good, I'm painting.
So I see. That's 2 more than yesterday.
Oh, is it? Barbara?
Tom, I've got to say something. I've been trying to keep it inside, but I just can't any longer. I just can't.
What?
I don't want to move.
But...
Oh, yes, I know it's all, but I knew you'd say that, and you're absolutely right. I mean, I know I'm behaving like a silly, emotional woman. I can't give you one sensible explanation. It's just that I love this house. And I want to grow old and grey in it.
Do you, love?
Yes. So much for relying on me to be practical.
Now, don't blame yourself, Barbara. It's part of a woman's makeup.
Do you know I've actually been going round the house patting things?
Have you really? Yes, it is. That's what it is. A woman's makeup. I'm not saying it's a way a bloke thinks. Good heavens, no. I mean, I like this house, of course. I like the house very much, but, you know, when you come down to it, well, it's just somewhere to live.
Yes, you see, that's the trouble. That's the difference. You can think with your head and not your heart.
Yes, I suppose I can.
Oh, I feel such a fool, Tom.
Now, don't dwell on it, love. And look, what you feel is important to me. In fact, it's important enough to say this. We'll stay here, Barbara.
Oh, no, Tom, no. I couldn't be that selfish. You've got your heart set on that small holding.
Well, maybe I had. But if you really want to stay here, love, here we stay.
But...
No, that's my final word.
Oh, Tom!
Sorry, forgot my briefcase. I see you two have performed another living fairy tale.
We're not going, Jerry. We're staying.
Oh, good. Tom told you then.
Yes, it's all sorted out, Jerry. What you better get a move on or you'll be late.
Don't what?
Well, that he doesn't want to go. Good Lord, he was practically crying on my shoulder about it 10 minutes ago. You all right?
Because he doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
You toad.
No, Barbara, that's an egg. Be practical.
Like you mean? Yes,
it's
like
waste
you.
of food.
Yes.
Yes, I should be very sorry to see Barbara and Tom go. They've been such friends to Jeremy and myself. You know, basically, they're very nice people.
But what about that episode the other day, coming home on the back of that awful lorry?
A little eccentricity. No, I can assure you, Mrs. Weaver, that was not typical of their behavior at all.
No, I'm sure it isn't.